Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, you know, there are a lot of last-minute things that happen as a television show goes on the air.
You have no idea.
I wasn't really sure whether you'd be seated when the show started.
And yet here I am. No, well, we are having mic issues, crackling of mics, and water bottles are flying. This all sounds very dramatic. It's really not that big of a deal. But
yeah,
woo!
Everything is okay now. And we want to begin with a big thank you to all of you, because what happened yesterday was pretty incredible. It was the Feed the Kids telethon. We, of course, talked about it here on PTL. We paired with Citizens Bank and Giant Eagle to help the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, and we have the best news to share. This is,
I mean, it's simply incredible. So yesterday, you all at home helped us raise $142,854.
I love the drum roll. I didn't know we were going to have that.
I mean, it is just, it's incredible.
It is incredible.
Did, because this goes to families and children who need it. And so it's just amazing to see the generosity.
Look what that equates to. So that provides up to 714,270 meals. That is amazing. And you think about, I mean, I think what got me yesterday when we were talking to Lisa Scales from the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, and you asked, you know, what kind of need are you seeing? And she talked about families calling in, you know, they've never been in this position before, they don't know what to do, and they're trying to get food on the table for their kids, and they're crying.
Well, because as a parent, it is like within you to provide and to care for your child. So. It's not having a job, not having an income, not being able to provide for them with food. I mean, it's heartbreaking, and you feel, you know, at a loss when you can't do that. So it's just, I can imagine the kind of phone calls she's getting. Right, the kind
of phone calls they're getting. And so this helps, and so that's why we wanted to point it out and say thank you to all of you. And you know what, this was a 10% increase over the year before, so that's fantastic, because we did it without phone banks this year because of social distancing. We couldn't have a phone bank, and just during the PTL hour, we raised $13,318. So really, all of you, congratulations. And I always say Western Pennsylvania pulls together whenever their neighbors need help, and this absolutely proves it once again.
I'm thrilled, and I know that the food bank is thrilled, because they are going to be able to pass that along to so many needy people right now. You know, there's a little bit of disappointment for one community in Western Pennsylvania that really, honestly, economically, financially, depends on the Steelers training camp.
Yeah, I mean, Latrobe every year, think about all the people that go to St. Vincent College to see the Steelers at training camp, and this year it's not happening because of COVID-19. So the NFL sent out these letters to all the teams, probably email. I keep saying letters, but it's probably email.
I mean, they may have even called them, who knows?
They might have, but anyway, they said, you know, go to your home facility to have training camp.
Right.
Don't have these public training camps like at St. Vincent. So instead, the Steelers are going to be at their facility on the south side. Obviously, if people are allowed to, you know, be there around there, you know, it's not the numbers of people that can go to St. Vincent. And part of the fun was just seeing the arrivals.
So do you think that'll still happen?
Like someone come in a helicopter or a tank or something?
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. We will keep you posted on that. If we see someone showing up in a tank.
I have to tell you something. I mean, so I sent a message to Juju on Instagram and asked him if he would talk to us on Pittsburgh Today Live about what he plans to do for training camp. He's never going to write back, but
he might.
I just reached out. I just thought, you know, he loves social media. He loves Instagram. If he's going to see this message anywhere, he'll see it on Instagram. If anybody personally knows Juju, tell him that, you know, check the
Instagram.
DMs, you know,
because we would love that.
Wouldn't that be fun to talk to him?
Awesome.
I really want to meet his little puppy. He has that cute little French bulldog. I think he may have actually had two or just one. I don't know, but they're cute.
Okay.
Really adorable.
Well, that would be fantastic. So the invitation is out there.
So I saw in the report that we aired yesterday on this, Russ Godati did a report. One of the business owners says his business is up 30% when they have training camp.
Oh, no, it's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
I have been out there interviewing businesses about, over the years, just about what an increase it is, and they depend on that. And especially this year, it's already so difficult for businesses. So many of them have been shut down because of COVID-19, and so they're already down, and then they hear this, and you understand why the decision was made, but I feel for them.
Yeah. Got some really exciting news yesterday.
Yes, I know you're very excited.
I am. Pittsburgh Zoo and PPG Aquarium is going to reopen tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I actually, they sent an email. If you have been a member before or you are a member currently, you may have received this email. They sent out a survey asking people what they would like or expect from the zoo when they would reopen. And I remember one of the questions was about these time ticketing. And so that's what they're going to do.
It makes sense, really, to minimize, so there aren't huge crowds all at one place, all at one time. So you can go online. I think they sell them at this point 2 weeks out.
Right.
So they're just 2 weeks out. But they're time tickets, and certain things will not be open. Like the playground area is going to be closed.
Sure.
The zip line is closed. But the fact that the zoo is opening, that's a wonderful thing. So.
As a parent, let me just tell you that you get the kids out to exercise.
Yeah.
It's visually great. And it kills like 2 or 3 hours just walking around, walking up and down the hills. Everybody takes a nap on the way home. You could drink your coffee in peace in the car. It's great.
That's wonderful parenting advice. That's like, here's what, they take a nap on the way home and you can drink your coffee.
Just sit in the driveway with your coffee. You've done it before. I know you have.
I love going. I mean, we don't even have kids, and I love going just because we're animal lovers.
Yeah.
And so it's so cool to see.
See them. Yeah.
All right, well, the other news that we got is that schools are going to be reopening, and they got the green light.
So exciting.
Yeah. So
I'll drop them off tomorrow.
Okay, I don't think they're ready for that.
Okay.
But anyway, the Department of Education, the State Department of Education in Pennsylvania said schools in green and yellow phases can resume in-person teaching starting July 1st, but they have to adopt all these safety precautions, everything that they need to do, and then colleges can restart on Friday.
Which is really
tomorrow.
Neat. Right.
And that is if they have a plan in place. They need to have a plan. Everything is going to be different. We've been talking about what it's going to look like in the fall. Like, will they alternate days? Will they? How do you bus kids and keep them socially distant on the bus?
Well, and I think this truly, honestly, and I'm not an educator and I'm not an administrator at a school, but I think this really plays into the age of the kids because
that's true too.
It's hard to keep 6-year-olds socially distant.
Yeah, they don't get it or remember it or whatever.
You're still trying to teach them what a personal bubble is,
Right.
Like not everybody wants a hug, girl. So.
Yeah. All right, well, speaking of school, Heather shared with me something, was it earlier this week?
I think so,
And as soon as you showed it to me, you texted me a picture of it, and I said, we have to talk about this on the show.
Well, we're cleaning out our basement, and so we found this big old box, and my mom, a while back, had given me some stuff from school, and so I'm going through this folder from Shaler area middle school and high school, and I found this piece of paper from when Patrice King Brown had visited.
So do you remember this? Do you remember meeting Patrice King Brown?
I don't remember this. I don't remember like the conversation that we had, but I do remember Patrice coming to the school.
And so this was a signed document that you have signed and Patrice has signed, and obviously it was for the For Kids' Sake campaign, which they had. And what does it say? Patrice says, "Thank you for sharing your thoughts about self-esteem, Heather." So. I
we must have had a great conversation.
We must have had a great conversation. I just think it's so cool that she came to your school.
It's so cool. Yeah. When I started working here, she retired about 2 months after I started. So
really?
My interaction with her was very short, but I mean, she had such an impact. Here at KDKA
Such
and in
a positive energy.
Yes.
She is a wonderful woman. She was also my grammar expert, because she was in the same row, of desks as me. And so anytime that I had a question about like lie or lay, Patrice knows the answer to these things. And now that she's in California, I'm not able to ask her grammar questions.
Maybe you could text her.
So I just try to avoid lie and lay because I just don't know.
I feel you on that one. I totally feel you. You know what's interesting though about that is that, when I was in school, and I hope that things have changed, but young girls in particular are not nice to each other. And so I think it took me a long time to build up to having good self-esteem and good self-confidence about, who I am and who I wanted to be. But, I think initiatives like that what Patrice did, reinforce that idea that you should be comfortable with being you.
That is so special about like how that touched you.
Right.
I love that. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't remember Patrice ever coming to my school. I remember Joe DiNardo came to our elementary school.
Oh, how neat is that?
I was too young. I was like in 3rd grade, and it was only the 5th and 6th graders that got to see him. But I do remember I took a tour of KDKA when I was maybe 11 or 12.
Your dreams had come true,
oh, yes.
right?
Yes, because I even knew then I wanted to work at KDKA. And so it was entirely different. Like our newsroom now is on the main level, but it was in the basement back then. And I remember they had orange carpet because the year was like 1984.
And that's when you would have orange carpet,
yes,
right?
and they had the wire service. They had this machine that was always like typing out like all the news that was coming out. It was very exciting. And I just was on the lookout for anybody that I recognized. Like, it was in the morning, so like Ray Tannehill and Patty Burns weren't there, but I was looking around, and then we got in the elevator. And the tour, I had called up the station, and they said, well, we're giving a tour to a group of Girl Scouts, so you can join in. So I sort of stuck out like a sore thumb. And we all get on this elevator, and there are all these girls in their Girl Scout uniforms, and me. And then this weatherman, John Patrice, got on the elevator, and he said something to me like, because I sort of stood out.
Yeah.
And anyhow, and I remember thinking, John Patrice just said hi. Oh my gosh, It was, to me, it was like meeting celebrities,
Because you have to tell people. You would stay up in the summertime to watch the evening news with your dad with ice cream, which is like the cutest thing.
My dad would give me, in the summertime, we would stay up and watch the 11 o'clock news. This is why I'm probably in the news. And he would always get a bowl of ice cream for himself, and he would share a bowl of ice cream with me too. And so I just associated watching the news with like learning what happened that day.
I thought you were going to say with ice cream.
And a bowl of ice cream, yes. So anyway, I remember touring KDKA. I remember Aunt Carolyn drove my mom and I down, and it was a great day. And then I loved it so much that I made Aunt Carolyn drive to the transmitter in Perrysville to look at the tower.
Oh.
So Aunt Carolyn is a saint.
It is no wonder you ended up in news. That is for sure.
I can't believe I shared that whole
I think it's so cute. We all love it. All right, well, if you have more questions for David about why he was up so late at night in the summer or what flavor of ice cream he loves,
please send
in your questions for our Friday free-for-all. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Post them to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, and we will answer as many of them as we possibly can. But first, today. It is Thursday, the day before Friday, and we're the ones asking questions when we talk with our first guest. She is an etiquette expert. We're going to talk with her on how to stand out from the crowd when interviewing for a job these days. With so many people looking for work, we will learn how you can make a good first impression, especially in virtual interviews, because that's a whole different thing. How do you follow up afterwards? How do you juggle an offer while waiting for another one to come in? We will ask those questions in today's Jobs Week special feature, because PTL is on your side during this time of high unemployment.
And we will also find out why snail jokes are trending on TikTok and making an unlikely celebrity out of a Pittsburgh man. His jokes are gaining a big following for the Carnegie Museum of Natural History nationwide.
And it's happy hour somewhere, right? Today, I will share 2 new cocktail recipes I created using garden fresh herbs to celebrate the start of summer. Hopefully that goes well.
I hope so too.
And with our area about to go green, we will look at what is happening around town this weekend. In today's PTL Weekend Guide, it is all ahead when PTL comes right back on this Thursday, June 4th. Thank you so much for being with us.